still dancing with 2 left feet. I can get it. I can get it. Yeah. Now I'm still dancing with 2 left feet, yeah. But with a little help, I can move on beat. Now I can moonwalk in 2 socks and groove all week. But I can't seem to two-step, I lose my feet. Now I can shake it, I can shimmy, I can shuffle, I can grit it. I can grit it, it just don't look that pretty. And I can do this little walk too, it goes like this. It goes toe, 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 cross, yeah, that's it. Tell me, baby, what you mean by that? They don't even got it, it just seem like that. When you think you're going with the jeans like that. Hey, start a little fire, gasoline on that. My boy. Said I can never move, I just do it through the music. Make the crowd just to check on the acoustics. I can never lose, I ain't never get a goose egg. But I'm still hit a groove with a 2-step. Yeah, she know I'm gonna get it there. The way she move her body, yeah, she know this what she doing. She don't mess with anybody, nah, not a single person here. Whoa, got a bill, baby, why you bring your person here? Keep it on the low, talk to me, yeah. If you wanna go, walk to me, yeah. It's so, let's shimmy, 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 yeah. Back it up slow, like Tell me, baby, what you mean by that? They don't even got it, it just seem like that. When you think you're going with the jeans like that. Hey, start a little fire, gasoline on that. My boy. My boy. Another one. Looks like it might be me and you, McGinn. McGinny poo poo. How's everyone doing? Dude, I got to spend the whole day outside pretty much. It was gorgeous here, and now it's thunderstorming and lightning. And we're going to rush through this a little bit just because lights were flickering a little bit ago. Seems to be better now. The wind's not as bad, but we got 3 Leaf Holiday bonus packs and a National Silver pack to give away. I don't know what these go for now. I mean, probably 30, 40 bucks, something around there. And then 3 of these brand new bonus packs. I don't know what the deal was with this one. Maybe you guys can help me understand what I did wrong here. Maybe it's because Jackson Holiday got his first hit tonight, and then it helped Phil. But we'll figure it out. Hopefully, we pull some big stuff. You know, I try to. Part of the reason I did this mix is autographed baseballs and batting gloves are expensive. And they only provide one hit, one item. So what I tried to do was mix in stuff like Elite, which because then Heritage also does the same thing. So Elite Extra Edition provided a lot of the extra hits and stuff. So I think through that stuff, but hopefully it works out. Just a quick reminder, yes, we do have international cards in this. If at any point you see that one of these international guys, since we don't have an international and a Dominican Players League spot, if you say, hey, he's on so-and-so team, let me know. And they can go to that team. Good for you, McGinn. Put over 100 miles this afternoon. You were cruising. Dude, my son had his first elementary track practice, that little club he joined. But we did yard work all day and cleaned the garage and weed whacked and weeded and cleaned the outdoor area. It was nice, but I would have rather on a motorcycle, if I'm being honest. So good for you. All right, guys. Good luck, everyone. Anyone else do anything fun? What did you do? Just cruise around, I'm assuming, to put 100 miles on. We got for the Nationals, Travis Sciorra out of 24 die cut. Nationals going out to James Britton. Oh, we're going to need another pack of top loaders already. Dang it. Anybody else do anything fun? And for the Rockies, another one out of 24. Uh-oh, watch out. Tap the Rockies. Colorado Rockies going out to Dougie. Die cut out of 24. Yeah, I was actually, for the first time in a while, I was not on my phone a ton today. Just trying to cruise along and get things done until the storm came. Chicago, I'm assuming it comes, but we're going to double check it. Christopher Pacciola. Mookie. I like that name. After Mookie Betts or Mookie something. Chris? Is there a reason for Mookie? I like it. Samuel Lewis out of 499. And Gino Garuver, Elite Extra Edition out of 999. What we're going to do at the end of this is just random off all the DPL International cards to one random. And then in the event that any of them go to an MLB team, when I look them up, they'll go to that team. This is going to be numbered out of 399 for the Arizona Diamondbacks, Don Wiley. And then Matthew Wood for the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers going out to Steve Hamner. Oh, I got to get top loaders. And for Guest of Mookie. Chris, one of my favorite stories ever. So my kids always like to know, because, you know, Macy passed last summer, and they're always like, tell us more Macy stories. And their favorite one might be like, one of my favorite ones, they enjoy hearing it, is how we came up with her name, Macy. 10 out of 99 spellbound for the Reds going out to Matt McGinn. Naming a dog is both challenging and like memorable at the same time. For the Reds, man, that's our third card out of... this one's out of 99. Why did I think that was out of 24? Oh, yeah, McGinn? All right. Out of 349, another DPL. And for the Rangers, Kumar Rocker. It's going to go out to the Lone Rangers. Sean John. And a DPL card. Again, I'll double check them, but we'll save those for the end. Annabelle Beltre, not related to Adrian, is it? Adrian Beltre? Probably. Yes, Chris, that's a great example. And our big thing is, what does it sound like shortened? Like, I don't know if this is a slur, but Mook. If it is, I'm just shortening Mookie. But, like, the other day they came up with we were talking about getting a dog. I'm like, well, what would even name a dog? You know, a little distraction effort there. Shanuel out of 499. And for the Brewers, Jason Woodward. Not numbered. Going out to the Brewers going to be Miguelito. What up, Robbie? Yeah, Chris, I'm always like, what does it sound like shortened? So, like, Mookie could be Mook. Come on, Mook. I like one syllable. Like, Macy was always Mace. And if it wasn't Macy, it was Macy May. Like, come on, Macy May. So it's weird. Like, I'm always like, what are the alternative names we're ultimately going to call the dog? For the Red Sox, out of 199, going out to Joe Thompson, we got a Kyle Teal for the Red Sox. There you go, Seth. Yeah, get your one-on-one guesses in, fam. Don't be scared. Ty Floyd. Hector Perez. And another one for the Brewers, Eric Bentanti. For the Brewers, another one going out to Miguelito. Moo. That's like the name for grandmas, Moo. They hate it, though. And then we have a Carson Weisenhunt for the Giants. Tim Scully getting the impact impressions. So, a bunch of autos in that. We had a couple of short print there for a little bit. To look this one up. This gets random. All right. But, yeah, Moo is what they call it. Isn't that like a name for grandmas? Moo. All right, let's see. Can we get something special in here? Jackson Holiday getting his first hit. Love it. Finally. Right before it, too, someone posted about him go. I guess, was he 0 for 12 going into tonight's game? I know he's cost me some money betting on him. I wasn't happy with him. Oh, I'm with you, Wes. I was just saying at the beginning, Wes. That's what I did I was outside all day. I think I got a little sunburn, to be honest with you. Wes, apparently you got that Pacioli. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but you got that auto that we pulled. All right, here we go. Mesa, Mayo, Kumar Rocker, Anthony Hall, Rafaela, that's the Invicta, Clark Elliott, Harry Ford, Gavin Cross. Try to sleeve up the first chromes, Ellie De La Cruz. How about, he's doing well, isn't he? Rain Duncan. My frustration with baseball continued this weekend. The amount of games that we have available to watch in baseball. I read a stat that it was Jackson Holliday's debut. Pacioli first. The amount of on Holiday's debut, it was not available locally. It was not available out of market unless you had MLB TV, and it had a record-setting non-in-market viewership of 600,000 people. And I thought that means all those people had MLB TV. It's no wonder they do MLB TV. It's still not enough to convince me to do it. It just pushes me further and further away from baseball. There's a Yitty Cappy. I wish they didn't do it. I don't quite get how that's going to grow their customer base, their future. Trey Sweeney out of 199 for the Yankees. Yeah, you have 2 hits already, I believe. You have 2 autographs already. Bintanti. Yeah, you hit 2 autographs already. For the Brewers, you said, right? I think you said that. Termarr Johnson. All right, there we go. That half is down. Like I said, part of the reason I'm cruising a little bit, we have some storms rolling in. We had lights flickering. My kids were like, of course my kids are going to capitalize on it. They're like, feeling rough today? From what? Do I sound rough? Do I sound stuffy? If so, it's because I was outside and I have allergies really bad. But we have storms rolling in, lights are flickering, and of course the kids are going to capitalize on it because they were like, "Oh, it's scary. Can we watch TV in our rooms tonight?" Pintar. That's from Seinfeld, right? Pinter. Jordan Sprinkle. Hangover from what? Did I drink last night? I don't think did I. Did we break last night? Was I drinking? 2 nights ago is when we did those. 2 nights ago, was it yesterday morning? I woke up rough. Zobak, first Sky Blue. Oh yeah, my allergies are awful because we were outside all day. I will say I was hitting this like nasal medicine I have, but it's also Jake Bennett Chrome Refractor. It's also like those nasal medications they're like uppers. So I may or may not be a little excited tonight. Jet Williams first. Yeah, how does that happen? There's an Elijah Green. How does that happen? I'm supposed to go golf and there's a Jackson Holiday tomorrow. And I'm like, all right, cannot drink. It's a Monday. We're not drinking during the week. So I've had these conversations with myself about this. Scoble, I'm putting all the first off to the side to sleeve up. Ivan Melendez. So, cannot drink. We'll see. That's the plan. I wish I had some of that. If I had some of that, Wes, I wouldn't even lie. I'd be on it. I've been exhausted today. Jordan Lawler. Anthony Hall. All right, well, we had 1 Jackson Holiday there. Nothing major out of that. Was hoping to find something special out of that box. What? They were doing that kind of stuff, Miguel? Wes, I love how every single golf course I go to says no outside beverages. All beer must be purchased in the clubhouse. And I'm not opposed to buying beer there, but I always take beer with me because sometimes they're like, especially all season, the clubhouse is closed. We don't have anyone to staff. At ours, it's like staffing issues all the time. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to take beer with me. And you know what I usually do? Honestly, I'll take the mini bottles of alcohol, and then I usually take a couple very cold beers in my golf bag. They last. Now, deep in the summer, you got to take a cooler. But does anyone really go golfing without a few? But I think tomorrow I have to. I can't drink just because I'm golfing. I want to golf a lot. Rangers, Corey Seager. And I can't just expect every time I go golfing to get hammered. Like, I can do it, right? I can golf without getting drunk. I'm pretty... Joe, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be drunk tomorrow. It sucks, right? I'm with you, man. I'm just... So, it's funny. I told my brother the other day, just come golfing. We're not going to drink. All right. We'll just go. We're going to play 9 holes. We're fine. He's like, all right. I'll meet you there. And on my way, I'm like, dude, I just picked up just 4 tequila drinks. They were like the liquor store ones. They each had 2 shots in them. He's like, oh, these are... I'm like, if you don't like that, I have some mini bottles in my bag. Dude, we got so drunk playing. Oh, man, I gotta stop. You can't do it every time. He's like, how did this happen? Ellie De La Cruz. I don't think it was like that. He didn't ask how it happened. We know how it happened. We knew what the plan was. We understood the assignment. Anthony Volpe. There's an Otani Olsen. Jordan Westberg. Not a massive fan of the product this year. Not that it's awful. I guess it's what it is always. Just very... One of the products I don't love that they put out. I love the look of it. There's a Jason Dominguez rookie. Julio Rodriguez. I like the look of it. It's a fun product. It'd be a great personal box if you're looking to rip something with your kids or by yourself. However, it's just something that will mix in probably no more than 1 box at a time moving forward. People do full cases of this. I kind of get it. It's a set builder product, though. No, we still golf, Chris. We still golf. It's like one of those things where it's you can take advantage if you see the other person get drunk. I told him the new rule for my brother and I golfing is that the loser has to buy the round the next time we go for the winner. So like loser pays for the next round. So it's gonna get a little serious here because we're both trying to. There's a Pete Crow Armstrong. We're both trying to golf a little bit more. There we go, out of $9.99. Rojas for the Phillies. Yeah, but honestly, we're not. You can do that when you get them. I've done that before. You have to check the number at the bottom here. You literally need a magnifying glass. And if I were to do that for every one of these cards, there's just no way. Now, if you have a secret other than me literally trying to magnify that, but I also know that they say cards number like something through something or like the short prints. But like people doing cases of this, I can't imagine they're literally looking because you have to. They put them under the card number. Well, we can do that for sure. So like right now, just going through this stack. I don't mind on something like that, rushing through and doing that. Do they not turn them backwards this year? I don't mind doing that. That's not bad. So you're talking about, just for the record, right under here, right? Steve Hamner, I'll wait for you to say yes or no. But right under there. So if it says something, we can certainly... This one says above it. White border. Oh, which we know. So it's right above the number you're saying. So I saw that one said white borders. Yeah, see, I can live with that. That's a correction I can do. It used to be you had to... Let me go through the other stack. Steve, I appreciate that information there. It used to be that you had to look at this bottom number, which is like... It's horribly printed to begin with. And then you had to see if the last 2 digits were different. But if they were an insert, they were supposed to be different. It was a nightmare. That's why when we first started breaking... Guys wanted me to go through. I was like, I can't do this. I mean, nobody else did it. I mean, I care about that stuff. I like it. I just don't understand why they can't flip it backwards if other companies can. Fanatic seems to be a bit lazy. They make mistakes and they're like, oh, by the way, listen, we put out these magic boxes. They're magical. They're called treasure chests. Every pack has a hit. You're welcome. We love you guys. And in reality, like, shit, fucked it up again. This is the third damn time we accidentally packed out a plethora of boxes that had multiple hits in it. So I think Fanatics is like, and everyone's like, do you see that way Panini messed up printing? Up until there are multiple reasons apparently. So Panini has pushed everything back till June or beginning of July. So we still have a ton of 2023 product coming out for football, but it's got all the way pushed back to like essentially July. That's crazy, right? It was like March they announced it. We haven't had one since whatever the last one came out, Immaculate. April, May, late June, so 3 months. 2 reasons. Stroud is apparently signing now for them. His contract with Fanatics is up, so he's going to have autographs and Optic, the next product out. Secondly is they got their own printing facility. Fanatics and Topps bought the facilities they were printing at, and they were required to still print Panini stuff. But there's been all these accidental printing issues. I mean, listen, there's no better way to blackball your competition other than continue to make mistakes when you're printing their product. It was an accident, right? There's going to be a white border. However, there's a Rojas rookie. Ellie De La Cruz rookie. However, now they have their own facility. So if the mistake goes on them now, that fully falls on them now. But everyone's like, oh, Panini's making these. Oh, that's going to be an autograph. There we go. Gavin Williams, going to be for the Guardians. For the Guardians, McGinn. No, actually, Steve, I actually kind of like looking for him. Steve, now that I know. There you go, McGinn. Gavin Williams, rookie auto. I actually don't mind looking for him if it's that easy. I'm curious. I kind of hope we find another one that's not just a white border. So we did those other boxes, and I'll happily go through those before I sort as well. It's fun to find that kind of stuff. Like, that's cool. It's just they made it so difficult in the past. You know, like when you have to check little tiny numbers and use a microscope. Pasquantino. So that was our first box with an auto. There's an Ellie De La Cruz. Ah, is this a variation? This one is. There's his image variation. So, Steve, I appreciate that. And I wouldn't have noticed. I would have caught it, but I probably would have turned it back and not even noticed. But at the top there, it says image. So I kind of like that they do that. That's actually pretty cool. This is his base rookie. Who's got the Reds in this? There you go, McGinn. Two LA De La Cruz rookies out of this. One is the image variation of it. That should do all right. Pretty cool, though. So, Steve, appreciate that, man. For real. Sal Frelick rookie. Oops. Lane Ramsey. Julio Rodriguez. Salvador Perez. Paul Goldschmidt. Brian De La Cruz. And nothing more as of yet that draws my eye. We're going to go through here and make sure we don't have any. Cool. So now we've done 2 other boxes. I'm excited to go through and see if we can find any other variations. And just to fully double check any of these. White border, nothing else there. Oh, we had another LA rookie too. That's not the image variation one. And then I don't think anything else over here. The image variation was all we had over there. All right, so we double checked, and we have another box to do, so we'll go through them when we do. Let's go back to some hits. Let's do 10 hits in a row here to wake it up. And then, is it your favorite product? I can see that as a collector, and it's not super pricey, right? My drawback is there's no guaranteed auto. That's just me. No guaranteed auto, but there's a guaranteed auto or mem. Apparently only like 2 to 3 autos per case. There you go, McGinn. Probably graded to do even better. Now that to me is a card that's worth grading if it looks good. An image variation when we talk about it. Base, no. People will send these bases in. It's like, but the image variation would give me a little bit more. Let's do that. Nolan Shanuel out of 349 going out to the Angels or Dodgers. I'll have to look. For the Astros, Chase Jaworski out of 399 going out to Robbie Martin. There you go, Robbie. I mean, that to me, Steve, that's a good point. That's what I've said before about numbered cards. Oh, I thought we had 2 point cards in here. 250 we'll look at then. We'll random those at the end. Out of 499 for the Astros, Jake Bloss. And here we go for the Orioles, Kiefer Lord, numbered out of 67 for the Orioles. Yeah, you know, I used to say that about numbered cards. Like, we would literally pull out of 10 Brady's back when we started breaking in 18. And those cards at one point probably went for hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you know, especially when the market was booming. And people were like, oh, but I didn't get a hit. I would have rather had a patch card. I'm like, no, listen, I promise. I promise this is a better card. But, like, it was a weird shift in the market. People didn't always believe that. Atlanta Braves, Cade Kuehler. Braves going out to Steve Hamner. There you go, Steve. But people didn't want the numbered cards as much then. It was a big transition back into the hobby for a lot of people. Enrique Bradfield Jr. out of 199 going out to the Orioles. And there's a Garcia for the DPL, numbered out of 299. Walter Ford for the Mariners. Mariners going out to Jason Mello. And Angel Perez, DPL. Again, if you guys notice any of these will get all random to one spot at the end. I'm going to do all the international DPL cards to one spot at the end. But if you notice anybody that should be on an MLB team, it can go to them. I'm going to look them up. So if you're like, hey, I was supposed to get this card, it was in the DPL, probably meant when I looked it up, it was a pro player. I'll look them up when I'm sorting them. Ryan Lasco for the A's out of 200. A's going out to Robbie Martin. Oh, Robbie. What I like about this Elite Extra Edition is it does seem to spread out a lot of the hit. I'm totally with you, Steve, but it wasn't always that way. Joe Lampe for the Guardians. Another one for the Guardians. They're going out to McGinn. Again, you're getting some hits, man. Homer Bush. Futuristic Colin Houck. Jake Cunningham out of 67 for the Orioles. And I think we have another one coming up for the Brewers. Yeah, back to back. All right. Darwin Hernandez for the DPL. That's going to be numbered out of 399. Again, one random at the end for all these is what we're going to do to make it worth the time. Because some of them aren't worth much. Some of them have some pretty good potential / value. This one for the Brewers out of 200. Going out to Miguelito, his third hit of the night. Lots of hits in that. I like it. Have this random at the end. So we'll have a couple randoms at the end. One random will be the 250 points. One random will be the DPL cards. Those both will count as hits. Then at the end, we'll also have a random for the National and the 3 Leaf Packs, which we'll open live. But that will be one random for bonus. That way everyone, there's a better chance. And of course, as always, here's a Gaylord Perry for the big card. the Guardians. For the baseball, just remember our rules. All balls, all names go to current teams. Retired players, most games played. If it's a coach name, if they played for a team, most years played first. They were a manager for a team, then it would go to most years as actual manager. No, like, oh, if they were an assistant here or a pitching coach here for 8 years. Always goes by head coaching or general, like, manager. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Wake up. This microphone's been in my way, though. I've knocked this off my table like 3 times this week. I think I'm just so... Well, I'm charging my phone here now, too. So it's a little cluttered, but if I woke you up there, I apologize. Steve, what do you say? It depends on the product, also, especially basically Panini numbers everything. Oh, you're talking about baseball? They number everything? Yeah, that's how they do all their product, though. They do that in football, too, and they have rights. So, that's just Panini's way. See, that's what I actually like that. There's an encouraging answer. I don't like that there's so little numbered in baseball. I like the numbered concept because I just don't like bulky product. Top Series 1, Top Series 2, Top Update, Heritage, Allen and Ginter, Stadium. They're all so bulky. There's so many cards, and it's just like every box. So, and you know, because it's a cheaper product, yes, it's good for the collector. You can jump and buy a box. It's just like you have to buy a shit ton of product to get anything. It balances out. The argument is, well, yeah, but it's $350 for a box of Panini. It's $125 for a box of Topps. Okay, but you have to buy 3 boxes of it to eat. It's all relative, you know. I that's my take on it. It's half a dozen one, 6 of the others, the other oftentimes. But I just like the numbered concept more. I always have. Jason Dominguez. Not saying one's better than the other. My preference is Panini, simply because I like that style. I get people's opinion on the other. It's not that I don't understand it. I don't agree with it. I understand it. Oh, yeah, but then everything's numbered. Yeah, but when nothing is, you just have a bunch of, like, cards you're not sure what to do with. Is Darwinson Hernandez pitcher? What are you talking about there? Where are you talking about, McGinn? Did I pass a card? You'll have to remind me if I went past one. Sorry, I've moved on from that part. Is it something I pulled? This, what I'm checking right now, is going to... Steve, again, thank you for reminding me. We're going to go through and see if we had any image variations, anything like that. Any variations at all. We did have a white border. They seem to be pretty common. So nothing on this one. Was it an autograph? Darwin Hernandez. Doesn't say if he's a pitcher. It's Dominican Prospect League, Darwin Hernandez. This is the card you're talking about. If you see that he's on an MLB team now, let me know. Because I said, because we don't have an international spot, we would give those to the teams they're currently on if they're on a team. I don't think it's a lot, but there are a few that are now on teams. But in the event we do just Elite Extra Edition and we have that spot, anything labeled that will go to that team, regardless if they're on the team or not. It's like going backwards and being like, oh yeah, but Gardner Minshew's on the Jags. No, he goes to the Rays. Nope, it says Jags on the card, therefore he goes to the Jags. But in this case, since we don't have an elite spot, they would go to their active teams. That makes sense. Kyle Radish. Radish, one of my favorite vegetables as a kid. But because I ate a lot of ranch with it. Anybody else like radish? Like raw red radish? I couldn't eat it now. There's a Mookie! Chris's dog, Mookie Betts. I couldn't eat it now. I'd have heartburn too bad. On Felix Bautista, no 3D card here. You had said about checking that other one. The other one is not either. This goes out to the Orioles. Nolan Arenado. Is this another autograph? That looked weird. Luis Robert. Have not found our hit out of this box yet. So was there something you wanted to say about that, McGinn? Does he go to a team? I'll be honest, man. I'm excited to get a shower tonight. Like I said earlier, I was blessed. We were blessed with beautiful weather today, but I have yet to get comfortable since working outside. I kept checking on this all day. No variations there. But I kept checking on it today, or checking in on this today. But then when it finally filled, we looked at the forecast, and it's like, it's going to be severe thunder showers, tornado warnings, and watches, and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, we got to get cleaned up. We got to make sure. So it was like, get recycling done, get the backyard cleaned up, put everything away. So then I was like, I can't rip it now. But I was looking for a reason to come inside and relax. Oh, since 40? Dude, I said the same thing. My wife's like, so this, I've noticed it a lot more lately. And like the other day, we ordered broccoli, or not broccoli, Brussels sprouts. However they do them. It's an appetizer on the menu. It's like had balsamic and Brussels sprouts. They were like not smoked, but either way, I was like, they were like air fried. They were so good. My wife and I devouring them. And like for 3 days, my heart hurt. I belched. It was off. It was a nightmare. And I realized then, that's one of my, balsamic is mostly it. But like there are things that give me heartburn now so bad, I can't even enjoy. Brussels sprout seems to be one of those things. Balsamic. I'm not sure if it's a balsamic or Brussels sprouts, but balsamic, I think, is one of them. Those of you who have heartburn, I got to ask. This was actually a conversation with my wife the other day. What are things that give you heartburn? Because I'm trying to find what the triggers. Pete Crow Armstrong. Because my wife said, just eat some. I'm like, I can't. Like, you don't understand. I won't sleep tonight. And I made fun of my father-in-law so much. He's like, I can't have garlic. I cannot. I'll be sick all night. I'm like, dude, shut up and eat. He's like, no, I'm telling you, Mike. LA de la Cruz. And now I'm like, oh, it's cool. We don't have to eat it. It's cool. You're a sissy. It's neat. It's really me. Sleeping on your right side? Man, that would kill me. That's the only side I can sleep on. Come on. Find it cool. I want to... Now, Steve, now you got me hooked. I want to find some of these variations. Nothing major in that stack. Garlic is bad if it's potent. I'm not a big garlic. I like garlic in my cooking. See me in there. White border. I like garlic when I cook, but if garlic is in something, it's tough for me. There's a lot of garlic post cooking. Or even like fresh garlic. I don't mind like, jarred garlic when I'm cooking. It doesn't really affect me. It's the fresh garlic that gets me. We did not find an auto or a patch yet in this. Mason Wynn. There it is. William Contreras for the Brewers. Clubhouse Collection. Brewers going out to Miguelito. You're having a good break, dude. Dude, no way. You're nuts. That would murder my insides. Fresh cloves of garlic. Mookie. Jose Rodriguez rookie. Bryce Harper. Adley Rutschman. All right, nothing there. Let's see if we found a variation at all. Baseball coming up next. As far as the actual live autograph baseball. Oh, here we got one. This is a color variation. Rafael Devers going out to the Red Sox. It's going to be you, Joe Thompson. Color variation. Anything else? I do like that they're up there. That's a nice shift, I think. Steve, I mean, there's a lot to be said about that, Steve. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's sad that it's a lot more than it used to be. You know, it's double in price from when we started. Heritage used to be one of those like $60, $70 boxes. Now it's $125 a box. So, but it's still comparatively more affordable. And it has your variations, things like that. Top Series 1's kind of like that though too. It wasn't horrible. All right, here we go. You guys know the rules. Good luck, everybody. And then don't go anywhere because we have 2 $5 hitless credits and those bonus packs. Here we go. We've had some good balls out of this. Hopefully we weren't top heavy. Name I know. I think I know what team it goes to as well. 7-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove winner, 5-time Silver Slugger Award winner, won the Roberto Clemente Award in 2007, 6-time league leader in hit by pitch, all-time hit by pitch leader, career high in 2005 with 26 home runs, member of the 3000 Club, and in his team's Hall of Fame, which I'm assuming this is where he goes, it is going to be Craig Biggio for the Astros. Numbered 4 out of 12. Numbered 4 out of 12 on this. Craig Biggio. Oh, Heritage only $99 at your shop. My understanding is if you're direct with Top/Fanatics, you get a much better pricing. Like, significantly better. I don't know what that pricing is. I don't get anything direct from them. But if it's 20% higher, which is what I've heard, than what I pay, yeah, I mean, that's awesome. I wish I could get it for that. This is going to be Craig Biggio. Let me just make sure most games played. It may have been his only team played for. Yep, Houston. It goes to the Astros. His entire career. The problem is, if you order from a shop like that, and maybe they do free shipping. Most of the shops are gonna, like, if they're doing it like that, it's in house, and they're gonna charge for shipping. And then you may as well at that point order it off a Blowout and get free shipping. It sucks. It was his only team. So that's going to go out to the Astros. And that is Robbie Martin. And here's the other thing about shipping Heritage. It weighs like 2 fucking pounds. So there's $8 right there to ship it. Do you know what I mean? That's what sucks. Is like, hey, we found a good price for it. Cool. All right. And at $8 shipping, we're like, wait a minute. We're right where it started. That would still be cheaper. $110 is cheaper than $125. But that's a hell of a deal. $100. I saw it at the card show this weekend for I think I want to say $115. I debated buying some, but I was like, I have some. We'll see how it goes. Because I thought $115 was a good price. It's $125 most places. My hobby shop had it for, I think, the same thing. $115, I think $119 maybe it was, something like that. Better than Blowout. Again, but Blowout gives you free shipping. If you call Blowout and you're going to buy a full case, they'll give you a deal too. I can tell, not call, email them. What will you give me for a full case? They'll usually knock like $10, $15 off a full case. But again, not much. But if you're going to buy a full case, it's worth asking. Rafael Devers, Felix Bautista out of $9.99. We have we have randoms due yet. Jake Cunningham out of $67. Ellie De La Cruz image variation. We have Johan Rojas out of $9.99. Zobak, Jackson Holiday first. Trey Sweeney out of $199. Brett Lauer out of $99, and Sakura for the Nats out of $24. But yeah, guys, if you're ever looking to buy a full case of something, email Blowout. If that's where you're going to get it, you can. Most of the time, you can find better deals. But I have bought off of Blowout before, and I've been able to email them, and say, hey, what can you do on this? And they'll usually come back with at least $15 off a case. But again, you have to buy the full case. All right, for our hits, for the Brewers, William Contreras. Going out to the Brewers. That's going to be Miguelito. Milwaukee, Mike Bovey for the Brewers out of 200. Another one from Miguelito. Joe Lampe for the Guardians. That's going to go out to McGinn. Oakland A's out of 200. Ryan Lasco. Robbie Martin. And Walter Ford for the Mariners going out to Jason Mello. Baltimore Orioles, Kiefer Lord going out to Dougie. Numbered out of 67 die cut there. And for the Astros, Jaworski, they also had the ball. Robbie Martin got it with the Craig Biggio. Gavin Williams for the Guardians to McGinn. And Bintonti for the Brewers. We had for the Brewers as well, Woodward. And for the Giants, Carson Weisenhunt going out to the San Francisco Giants, Tim Scully. We have Kumar Rocker for the Rangers going out to Sean Johnson. Matthew Wood for the Brewers. Wow, Brewers did really well. And the Diamondbacks going out to Don Wiley. This is going to be a Gino Groover. And then this is a short print out of 24 for the Rockies. Sean Sullivan going out to Dougie. Die cut short print out of 24. We also had for the Braves, Cade Kuehler for the Atlanta Braves to Steve Hamner. That one was numbered out of 199. And Future Threads, Kyle Teal for the Boston Red Sox, also numbered out of 199. This is 198 out of 199 for the Red Sox. 198 out of 199 going to Joe Thompson. All right, we have some randoms here. We have 250 points. We also have all the DPL cards. So DPL spot, then 250 points. Then we'll do two $5 hitless credits, and then we'll random the packs. I'm not going to count the packs towards hits since they were a fill bonus. Sorry, Wes. Weird it's your dinner time. I'm trying not to eat. Trying to hit that fasting window. All right. 200. Oh, wait. We're going to do TBL cards first. Get them all here. 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to be the Cardinals. Brett Fleming. Does count as a hit. This week we will have Topps Chrome Black. Not much. I have a couple boxes I'll do. I'll do a couple different mixers. And then we're going to be getting ready for the draft. And NFL draft's coming up. It's been a big couple weeks. We did, think about it. We had WWE, was a great weekend. We did a lot of WWE breaks. That was fun. This week in UFC, we did a few. How about those UFC fights? Now, I was a little pissed off. I'm not going to lie. Maybe it's just me. I tried to find the highlights of the Pereira fight, and I found a couple, and they always skip over the knockout. So I don't know if it's like, does the UFC, are they that rigid on like what people are allowed to show on recaps and stuff? All the YouTube videos blocked it out. You can't watch it. Orioles are going to get the points. There you go, Doug. O's. Why, Wes? It's after the fights are over. I can't just go I can't go buy it now. Can you? Or do they sell the replay? Can you get the replay cheaper or something? It's the dumbest thing ever. It's about, I said to my wife today, baseball and UFC. Two things I want to get into, and it's hard. Like, I don't want to invest that kind of money in MLB or pay-per-views. That's stupid. Well, I paid $90 for cable. I feel like I should be able to at least watch the highlights, because you can't, they don't even show them on ESPN or anything. Cubs and White Sox getting the hitless credits. So Wes and Steve. I mean, maybe if you have ESPN Plus, I guess that would be something that would get me to get ESPN Plus. If they're like, the next day you can watch the recap on ESPN Plus. All right, maybe I'll just wait till the next day. And I know I'd not look at the results and watch. That'd be kind of cool. Top 4 win bonus. First gets National Pack. Second through 4th get Leaf. And we will open these live here, guys. Min roll 5. Here we go. Is it available? Does anyone here have ESPN Plus? And if you do, is it worth it? Is that something worth, like, good articles? I think it's like $15 a month, isn't it? Oops, I didn't have it on the screen. Here you go. Sorry. Total rounds were 8. Results of rounds were 8. First is the Royals, Brandon Hust, and then the Leaf packs go to Robbie Martin, Steve Hamner, and Matt McGinn. All right, we're going to do it now. Here we go. First up, Royals was, who'd we say? Brandon Hust. The Leaf packs go to the Astros, which is Robbie Martin. Second was third was the White Sox. That is Steve Hamner. And I think we said Matt McGinn on the last one. Reds. Matt McGinn. All right, let's open them up, see what we got. These are brand new packs. They just came out. Good luck, everyone that got one. And if you didn't get one, I'm sorry, but I appreciate you helping Phil. Let's save the national pack for last. We'll go reverse. Matt McGinn will do yours first. And that's the other thing, guys. If it says void anywhere on there before you open it, you see how this does it? And this does, even if you reseal it. See how it says void? So if you're going to like ever buy one of these, ask to see the back. It's very easy. I like that they do that. It says void. Obviously, this one doesn't. So this is Matt McGinn's. It's going to be a Tyrese Proctor. Again, every one of these packs is either a one-on-one plate, an autograph, or I think they said just a one-of-one proof or something. Tyrese Proctor going out to McGinn. So everything guaranteed to be some style of hit here. Steve Hamner. You were the White Sox. There you go. See how it says void right away on it? This is going to be a one-on-one proof. Andre Iosivas. One-on-one on-sign proof. Steve Hamner. And even if it becomes a team, this is Robbie Martin, of a team in the baseball break, it goes to this person, obviously. It's going to be another one-on-one on-sign proof. It's cool, though. Tom Coughlin and Urban Meyer. One-of-one on-sign proof, but still a cool card. That's going to go to Steve Hamner. I think we said right? Or Robbie Martin. Sorry, Robbie Martin. That's you. Tom Coughlin, Urban Meyer. That's a cool one there. And then Brandon Huss. Let's see what we find you in the Silver National pack. These can be bangers. We pulled $1,000 cards out of these. Devontae Adams and a Cade Cunningham rookie, numbered out of 25. Not a bad card there. Going out to you, Brandon Hust. I'm a proctologist, so I drive a brown probe. What's that awesome blossom coming out my nose? Chris would get it. Brandon Huss. Nice Cunningham, man. All right, guys. Nice break. Thanks for closing out our... we had another good weekend. Fun breaks. We're going to get some back to football next week. So be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow we may... I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow. It may be a recoup day as far as getting some of these weekend breaks sorted, organized, and then kind of situated. But be on the lookout. Draft coming up. NFL draft. I think Topps Chrome Black's the only thing that comes out this week. I'm not sure when Pop Century comes out. That's supposed to be coming out soon. So we'll be with you all soon, though. Appreciate y'all. Peace.